Quarters, COVID-19 precautions allowed many Louisianans to vote by mail this summer, avoiding large crowds that may have otherwise spread the virus.
But come this fall, fewer voters may have that option. Fox 44's Harrison Golden tells us why.
Louisiana's election chief delivering state lawmakers his latest proposal. In this state where voters need excuses to get a mail-in ballot,
I have those same concerns.
Secretary of State Kyle Erdogan rolling back an expansion of reasons you, the voter, would be able to give. Let's contrast. In the pandemic's infancy this past spring, voters could vote absentee if they had coronavirus symptoms, were in self-quarantine or isolation, were deemed high risk with underlying conditions, or were taking care of someone. Those looking to cast early ballots had 2 weeks to do so, but this fall they would have 10 days because of registration deadlines, and all those excuses would go away. Mail-in ballots would only go to those who test positive during and after early voting, but before Election Day.
This is going to be one of those solutions, I think, where there's going to be probably partisan blowback from both sides.
Pollster John Couvion studies mail-in voting, a process President Trump and Republicans have called rife with fraud. Democrats call that an unproven rumor, claiming the president is starving postal workers of money they need to process mail more quickly.
Given the stance that Republicans have thus far taken against any kind of expansion in mail-in voting, I could still imagine there being some opposition on that side. And on the Democrat side, they would be upset with the fact that you only have a very narrow expansion of mail-in voting.
Secretary Erdogan's plan goes before a State House panel Wednesday, then a Senate panel Thursday. Passage there would send it to the full chambers, then to Governor John Bel Edwards, a Democrat with the power to veto. For your local election headquarters, I'm Harrison Golden.
Thanks, Harrison. Well, Louisiana law already opens mail-in ballots up to voters who are 65 and older, but those living temporarily out of state can also vote by mail. Those options will not change.
As